Hi everyone, it's Kirei here for Bramble Fox, and this is my first layout for November using a couple of new sets that are available in the shop now, the Happy and Beautiful set and the Fern Foliage set. So I've pulled out the happy part of the Happy and Beautiful set, and it comes with a cute little banner that says "This makes me." So this makes me happy, which was a really nice title to go with my photos. So I have the Simple Stories Cider and Donuts collection, which is obviously quite autumnal. And I'm just taking some white cardstock and I'm just adding a couple of strips to either side of, well, it's going to be top and bottom of the background here. I've just distressed the edges of the white cardstock. And then I've pulled out a number of pieces of different pattern papers that I'm going to just layer up here, as you can see, in sort of an L shape. And I do love layering up pattern papers just to sort of create, um, I guess, dimension to a layout. And the brilliant thing about obviously using any sort of paper collection is that the papers all coordinate beautifully. So yeah, I just pulled out some that that worked for me, and yeah, I'm obviously distressing the edges. I couldn't have just straight flat edges. So yeah, distressing all of the edges of each of these, and then I'll get these all stuck down before I add my photos. And this, to be honest, this layout came together quite easily. Taking sort of squares, and this works quite well when you've got pieces that you have left over, because if you just play around with them, actually you can find you can layer them up really nicely. So they don't, you don't have to be cutting into brand new papers. These can be just sort of left over elements, and then you can layer them up and just create a really nice background for your photos. So that I'm sort of happy with where things are at. I can get everything stuck down now, and then I can start to get my photos down, and then start to add all the embellishing, which is the lovely part, actually. Getting all the ephemera on, popping the different perspectives in. So yeah. So, firstly, papers. Anyway, there are quite a few new sets in the shop. So, make sure you pop on over to the website, bramblefox.co.uk, and just click on new products, and you'll see everything that's new. And of course, if you are not already a Foxbox subscriber, have a look at that as well. That is the monthly subscription that Bramble Fox offer, and it means you won't miss out on the sort of new perspectives that come in. And there's a couple of options there. You've got Foxbox and then the Foxbox Plus. That gives you a few extra elements. You get the stencil, and you get the paper snips. So, and the DIY epoxy flares as well. So, yeah, all of that information is on the website. So, yeah, do pop over and check it out. Okay, so I have two photos here, and I'm just mounting them on a couple of the cut apart cards here, just the plain colours. Because I've got quite a few patterns in the background, I'm just keeping, I just wanted to sort of separate the photos slightly, but I'm just going with a plain colour because I think that works best. And my photos are actually, they're just, we were on our way up to the North Norfolk coast for a long weekend, and we were going with some friends were meeting us up there. And we stopped at, it's a place called Walker's Snacks at Mildenhall on the way up. And it is literally just like a snack hut. I mean, I wasn't really sure what it was going to be, to be honest, but Lee had stopped there before when he'd been up with his best friend, and he said, oh no, we have to stop there and have, we'll have a late breakfast. So we did, and it was lovely. Apparently lots of bikers stopped there, but there was literally not a single biker there at all when we were there. But it was the yummiest egg and bacon, yeah, and was really nice. It was really yummy. So definitely a good stop halfway up to the North Norfolk coast. So yeah, so I've got my photos, and then I'm just pulling out the ephemera, and literally I'm sort of just pulling out elements that work for me. So anything sort of food related, because we're obviously there having something to eat. And then I've got some boots there where we're out and about, so walking, and then just some leaves, and so there's some acorns and different bits and pieces like that. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. I mean, there is a barrel of apples. I mean, I'm definitely not eating an apple or anything like that, but it's food, so it sort of really relates to my story. And then I'm bringing in some of the perspectives here, and they've got the fern foliage. There's two colours. It's in sort of like you've got like a green and then a sort of bluey shade, bluey green shade, yeah. And yeah, and you've got the sort of the leaves. got the curled leaf, and then you've also got butterflies and dragonflies. It's a really lovely set, actually. I always love sets like this. And they're just perfect for sort of tucking in and adding to your embellishment clusters. So here I'm just getting the ephemera stuck down, and generally I just pop a little bit of glue on the center and then get it stuck down. I'm just going to raise this one on foam pads. I do that in some instances. I might raise some elements on foam pads depending on what I'm working with. And then here we go. I'm just going to add some glossy accents to the back of the perspectives. Oops, I think I'd left it open as usual. And then I can get that just tucked in there. And then I can keep building up the embellishment clusters around that. So yeah, that's sort of coming together. So as I said, this layout did come together really quite quickly. Now I started off gluing this, turned it around like that, and then went, I don't like the curl that way. I wanted to go the other way. So I pull it off and take the other one because they're opposites and work with that one. And the other one that I stuck the glue onto will go over on the other side in just a moment. But yeah, here we go. Still sticking that one down. It's not happy. Yeah, so it's coming together really nicely. And as I say, one of those nice quick, sorry, my video actually keeps moving. I am away while I'm doing these process videos, and you just have different equipment. And it's not as sturdy a stand for my camera. And so I think things just, move a little bit. So apologies for that. And also I always end up with a little bit off the camera for some reason. I don't know why. I always check it when I start filming, but it just seems to be the way. Okay, just adding my title now. So just making sure it's nice and straight. Really like the addition of the little banner with the word, so you can add that onto it, so it creates this makes me happy. And then I've just got some adhesive brads here that coordinate with the collection that I'm going to tuck a few of those into the embellishment clusters. And then I'm sort of almost done. I think this was pretty much the last few bits that I added in, and I will add some journaling, so which will go beneath my title here. I'll do that off camera. And then I think I do add some paint splatters. Yes, I do. Here we go with my trusty gold watercolor. And of course, gold goes perfectly with, your autumn collection. So just a few splatters around the embellishment clusters, and then I'm done. So you will see the final layout in just a moment. Here we go. And here are some of the close-ups. You'll see the Happy and Beautiful set, the title, there we go. And of course the Fern Foliage set with the beautiful leaves, the dragonflies and the butterflies. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.